Hi Virgo, it's May, and we have messages for you. I love Virgos. My mom was a Virgo, one of my favorite people on the planet. Let's see. What messages do the angels have for the Virgos this month? I feel a steady, calm energy. You've been pacing yourself well, maybe waiting on something to happen. Let's see. Yeah. King of Pentacles was real steady and slow to get there, but he gets there. He gets to the top. I think you are feeling very on top of money stuff. This could be a card of a inheritance, actually. Somebody who, like long family money that's been in the family for a while. I think this is a good energy to start with. I feel like it's, like I said, whatever came, it was a long time coming. It was slow, steady, but you won the race. Let's see. What's going on for the Virgos? Wow. Well, there was a time of quiet and reflection, and I think you weren't sure if you were going to get there, because that came out with the Nine of Wands, which meant that you were guarded, and you were, really putting in a lot of work, and you were doing everything that you were supposed to be doing, and you just didn't understand why it wasn't coming in. It was starting to feel like a burden as you were coming to the end, like you knew you wanted to get to the finish line, but I think you were afraid of how you were going to get there at some point. And then it's like it all of a sudden just picked up speed. And boom, it came in. But just be careful now, because I feel like now that money is good, you might have a tendency, because you don't normally have the tendency to be loose with your money, but you might get a little bit looser with the purse strings because it feels like it's coming in so good. So just be cautious of anything impulsive, okay? Because that's not your energy, but lots of crazy stuff with the eclipse moon and whatnot happening, and people are healing from past vibes that weren't good, and so it's giving people sometimes almost a false sense of security. Yeah, you have the Ten of Swords here, which, let's see, I want to clarify. I'm going to actually clarify that with a different deck. I want to see why you feel like all of this ended up like you almost got stabbed in the back along the way. Maybe you learned somebody's true colors, and something came to light that you didn't like. Maybe that was the false sense of security. Let's see. Because like I said, to open with that King of Pentacles tells me you were in a really good space. But it feels like there was a little bit of rough energy getting in. Like I said, you didn't think that your work was going to pay off in the end. Oh no, but yeah. Okay. Now we got Five of Pentacles. It's kind of, the way it came out is the way I'm going to read it across. You got that Five of Pentacles, which meant that you felt left out in the cold. There was a little bit of almost a despair feeling, like it was never going to come to fruition, your ideas, or you were never going to be able to get that job that you wanted. Or so some of you might have moved and actually left and fully left a situation, whether it be you moved out of state, you moved, changed jobs. There was a big shift, a big leap of where you decided you were only going to take what fits and bring that with you. Anything that didn't serve a purpose anymore had to be left in the past. And you kind of rushed into the next situation, but meticulously at the same time. Like you did it fast, but it had already been well thought out. Like it wasn't a haphazard plan. It just moved fast. And it led you to where you are now. And you keep getting that. It's almost like you have this like quiet energy, didn't know, and then boom, you had it before too. With, like I said, the beginning, we started with that King of Pentacles, which is the energy now, coming out of that Hermit energy, all of that, and then leading to the Chariot, which was quick. Similar here. It was, but just with different cards. Some of the minor arcana and major arcana here, and same over there. And then coming out of the bad energy, a lot of work. You had to kind of shift into a different direction, and then it went quickly, and boom, you got the World. The World is the last card of the major arcana, which tells me goals completed, mission accomplished. All that work that you put in, the benefits now came back around. And like I said, you were really worried that it wasn't going to for a while. You kept kind of living, I think, in a bad energy. I'm surprised Eight of Swords actually didn't even come out. I feel like you were very in your head. Queen of Cups, yeah, I think it led to a lot of emotion, which typically you can be comfortable with, but you like to live more in the grounded energy and not in this like super emotional energy. And Queen of Cups is really very mature emotion. Like whoever you're dealing with, I think is in a maybe a very mature emotional state, which is good. I think that helps. I think you are. Do you have a partner here? Oh, maybe there was you got a tower moment. So maybe there was a big breakup that shifted, and all of a sudden, like I said, then you moved quickly onto something different or whatever, and it seemed hasty, but this breakup maybe was a long time coming. You were really emotional about it for a while. That's why Queen of Cups came out before the Tower. But I feel like the Tower is not the present energy. I think that's that energy that shifted everything. There was a big something that happened. And then you were, kind of afraid. Was it going to go the right way? Yeah. Strength. And with the Emperor. And the Strength card is there because you pushed it all the way to the end. You had the strength, the perseverance. More so even than the strength to just keep going. Because I think sometimes you lost a lot of the faith. But you kept going. The strength was there. And then it's almost like now that lion energy has turned into more of the lion when he's the emperor. Because these are almost similar. The lion is king of the jungle and the emperor is king of the men. He has everything. He has the power, the stability, he looks good, he acts right. He's rare, there's not too many emperors out there. And I think this is the energy that you needed to kind of slip into. So you found your own emperor energy. And again, it's about the energies. We have, that feminine and masculine in all of us. It's a matter of how you balance it. Let's see. Tell me more. Oh, okay. There it is. The Seven of Swords came out with the Two of Cups. That means that you felt like something was hidden, and because it was, you found out, I think maybe somebody was lying, somebody was cheating. Something really did not go good with that Two of Cups, somebody that you thought was going to really be something significant for you. And I think these two came out together, and I have to tell you the significance of the number 27. So 27 means something for some of you guys. It could either be the 27th of a month, it could be 2/7, February 7th. Whatever it is, 27 is significant for you. Maybe 27 days from now. But I feel like with that Seven of Swords, there was a lot of things that were hidden, and they were not good things that came to light. There was maybe even an addiction that came to light, or something that was not good, and it led to that Tower moment. This is the card when it comes to cards that are, I don't want to say negative because there's really no such thing as a negative card, but the cards that aren't, the most positive in the deck. And it came out with that Seven of Swords, which, like I said, made me feel like that energy was not good that you were coming out of, and there was lying and cheating. It was not balanced. I think there was a part of you that also felt like you were giving more than you were getting back. And that's why it was time to pick up and go. Because at the end of the day, you have what you need, and you are able to go. That other person, I think, didn't understand maybe that they were there because you wanted them there, not because you needed them there. And that's a bad place to be when somebody thinks that they kind of have you because you need to be there. But when you've got it going on for yourself and you don't need that other person, it was, it became obvious, I think, that it was time to let things go. Yeah, the Page of Pentacles is, well, in this deck it's the Princess. It tells me that you were looking to move on, to start something new, something more better suited for you. This is, I feel like maybe some of you had to almost even leave a job because you were associated with somebody at work. That's why we don't do that. You don't shit where you eat, you know the saying. And you're usually more level-headed than that. So maybe something went on with somebody at work, or you got busted with somebody at work, or which, again, is usually not like you. You're normally faithful, and so maybe it was the other person that you caught. But that's kind of a little bit of the energy I'm picking up. I think that's what was being hidden from you, and then when it came to light, it's like you were like, no, I'm not going to put up with this shit. Get out of here. I don't need that. I'm good. You were just there because I wanted you there, but now it's time to go. And I think now I think that you're more okay with it than you thought you would be. I think you know that you are destined for better and you're worthy of better because you are grounded and stable and you contribute so much. Yeah, and it was like okay for you to walk away. You got 8 of Cups. It's like your heart just understood that it was time to go. And after 8 of Cups comes the 9 of Cups. That means you have put in new wishes into the universe and you know, wish granted. That's what's going to come after that. So, let's see. Tell me what else my Virgos need to know. Remember that card that I said before? I'm surprised it didn't come out. There's the 8 of Swords. I think mentally you had blocked yourself for a while because of this. And we have 8-8. That may be significant for somebody. Let's see. What do they need to know? Queen of Cups again. We had the Queen of Cups before. Queen of Cups is good vibes, getting to, you know, the emotional maturity and all of that. And I think you are really in that place and you're almost okay with being alone right now, letting all of that have gone, getting yourself, you know, you're good set up financially. Maybe there'll be a new spark with somebody new coming soon. Who knows? Oh, look, yeah, 9 of Pentacles. That's, you are reaping everything that you've sowed. All of the seeds you planted, all the hard work you put in, now the abundance has come to you and you are ready to enjoy it. And don't feel bad about it. I think this is like a crossroads where, I think it's a good kind of crossroads where you've now come to the terms with what happened in the past, that old stuff, you've let it go, and now you're ready to kind of move forward and see where things go. Let's see. Let's maybe pull from one more deck and see what other messages my Virgos have. What comes for the future now that they are in this space? Oh, look, upside down from each other. You have, but I always read upside down. It's you go from one to the other. You went from heartbreak, and now the next thing coming is celebration and good celebration. It's being proud of what you have and where you came from, and see how it's behind it. The heartbreak is behind you, and you are moving forward and away from that. See the way they go together? It's time to leave it behind, and you're in a good energy now, and that's gonna bring in really good things to you. Yeah, Page of Pentacles again. That tells me that's you. There's maybe a new spark, if you are looking for a new job, that's coming. You might have a new role at work. So again, I think your focus right now has to kind of shift more towards the money and where that's going, and that's going to lead you to good places. I know it's, like I said, it seems like you came out of a little bit of a rough energy, but I think that's over and done with. And it seems to be a common theme in a lot of these readings is there was a lot of really rough times for a lot of people recently, and some people are still kind of in the thick of it, and some people are really coming out of it and in such better healing spaces, and realizing that it's not because everything is perfect, because it's never gonna be, but it's about finding what's perfect for you. And I think you're in a much better space. Let's see what soul truth is for you. Do I believe I am worthy? Let's see. You are worthy. You are deserving. You are loved. Start seeing the divine beauty within you and go out and claim the life you have dreamt up. Your crown has been bought and paid for. Put it on your head and wear it. It's a Maya Angelou quote. Today's soul action. For a big goal or dream you have, ask yourself, do I feel worthy of this? Today's mantra, I am worthy of it all. And that makes sense. I mean, you started out with King of Pentacles, and you're ending on the Six of Wands, which is celebratory energy. So are you worthy? Yes, you put the work in You did your part. You are good. And people are going to recognize it. And you recognize your worth, which is what made it okay for you to walk away and look for better. I think you're on a great path. And this is a good energy. I'm looking forward actually to your next month's reading because I want to see how this continues, where this energy is headed. Have a fun May. I'll see you soon.